spit. Tell your lie speaking lips they should try pleading fifths more often, bitch, and refer to me as your awesomeness.
Alright, what's up everybody? This is Mason, aka V Chronicles here, coming at you guys with another commentary. Unfortunately, my microphone on my headset is now broken, and I do not know where to go to actually get it fixed, or if I actually can get it fixed, unfortunately. I'm gonna try and find... God, there's gotta be some way to fix it. I'm just trying to think of I could get it replaced, but I don't think it's under warranty anymore. So, pretty much, I'm kind of screwed. Anyway, besides that, what else? What was I going to talk about today? I believe that I was going to talk today about bullying, especially in schools and things like that. The reason I kind of want to talk about this today is just the fact that it's a big part of, sorry about that, it's a big part of a lot of kids' lives now, when it never really used to be. It never really was a problem for anybody to actually to have and to be bullied. Unfortunately, it is a larger problem now, and it's much more prevalent in schools and things like that, and it's kind of sad, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm coming from a place where I've been bullied through my entire school days, and that stuff will stick with you. It's not just you having it done to you once. It's you having to deal with it every single day, instead of dealing with it on another issue, or dealing with another issue, and it can distract people from school, whether it be you know, just pushing. It could be physical, it could be everything. Honestly, it can be anything that they decide to do to you. And to be perfectly honest with you, it's really bad, and it can get to a lot of kids, and it'll make them feel, I would say, a little unwanted in the school environment, when that's sad as well. That's kind of something that needs to be stopped too, is because they don't feel wanted in the environment. They don't feel like they have any friends at all. And I mean, personally, I never really did, because I kind of went along with it. But everybody kind of felt, or feels, some people do, like they have no one around them to help them. And to be perfectly honest with you, it's really, really sad. And there have been kids that have killed themselves. There's a little girl who's 10 that's killed herself because she was bullied. And she's 10. That's about as old as my little sister. Like, there's a fine line between bullying and just messing around. And to be perfectly honest with you, I mean, if you have that relationship with someone and you know that they don't take it that way, then that's good as well. But when you just do it to make fun of someone and to really hurt them, then that's a problem. If you're doing it to get them mad, or to just get some kind of enjoyment out of it, which I don't see why you would, hurting your own friend over something like that. If you get enjoyment out of that, then that's really, really wrong. I'm sorry, but it's very wrong, and kind of sad, to be honest with you, because we have nothing better to do than to go after someone who honestly hasn't done anything to you, and to tease them about things that they have going on in their life. Then that's kind of sick and really, really horrible. I'm sorry, I look down on bullying, because it's not just one person anymore, and it's not just one group. It's everyone. Someone who's just a little bit different than what everybody else is, and someone who's just odd, I guess I could say, and not the same, basically. Anyone who has a different kind of viewpoint, or someone who looks different, or someone's considered like nerdy or something like that, can be bullied. And it's not, like I said, it's not just one race, and it's not just one race, it's not just one group of people. It's everybody. Everybody gets it. Everybody, you know, everybody does eventually get some kind of bullying. And that'll hurt people, like I said. And personally, you know, a lot of people look down on it as, or look at bullying, or supposed bullying, as just hazing. Like it was way back when, whether your parent weren't a, if it's hard to explain. Like old school would be like it was just hazing, and that's how you become a part of a certain group. When in reality, it's not hazing; it's actual bullying. Kids get locked in lockers and get locked in bathrooms and beaten and pushed around and called names, and a lot of people say, "Oh, just man up and kick their ass and blah blah blah." You don't want to do that because they won't fight fair. It's not fair fighting anymore. It's a group thing, and it's the mob mentality that will scare the living shit out of somebody because they don't know what the other people have, in whether it be in their pockets or something else like that. They don't know what those other people have, and if they do have something that can harm them, then that's even worse. And it'll end badly for not only the person who's trying to get kind of revenge for it, but end badly for the other people because they'll eventually have to own up to what they did, and if they get arrested for what they did, then that goes on their record and it ruins their entire rest of their life, and it's horrible. Like, you know, I wouldn't put someone like it, you know, I wouldn't put someone through that, especially because some kids go there and they're too afraid to even go to school. Like, they don't want to even go. They just want to sit at home because they have nothing to do, really. And at school, they don't even have any friends. So, I mean, that's the other thing, is people gang up on the kid who's being bullied, and they go with the other people instead of actually being a friend who, you know, you may call someone a friend, right? But in reality, it all comes down to it, and then you end up becoming a bad person. In reality, you're not actually being a good friend, or someone who called you a friend that can really betray you in that sort of way, because they won't defend you against these kids instead of actually standing up for you. They won't defend you. They'll just go along with it, and that's really sad, in my opinion, because that's how you lose the friends that you thought you had, and that's happened to me before. And as a matter of fact, there are ways to handle the bullying aspect of it that people look down on, as well as you can get a restraining order and you can cause them the same kind of issues that they caused you. But I don't know if you want to do that, because it can also cause issues with those people, and then if they still do hold a grudge against you, they might come after you after the restraining order, and it's a difficult thing to have to deal with, especially because you don't know what's going to happen, like if you run into on the street or anything like that. And it's really sad for people who do it, and there have been people who have killed themselves. And if you know that you do it, I suggest that you stop it, because it's not, I don't know, I wouldn't want to tease someone. I would feel really, really bad about that, and kind of horrible, to be perfectly honest with you. I honestly I wouldn't be able to do it. Anyway, besides the depressing topic about people killing themselves and bullying, please like, favorite, and possibly comment on this video if you would like to see anything different, and hopefully I will have another commentary out tomorrow talking about something different. And I will see you guys.
Eat a dick, or at least eat a pita chip right after I skeet on it, you piece of shit. Tell your lies speaking lips, they should try